This is a complete guide on how to set up LED blinking project on Raspberry Pi. You will learn about how to connect LEDs to the Raspberry Pi and how to write a simple Python script to control the blinking. We will also try to use ChatGPT to generate some coding to simplify the process. The components needed for this project are LEDs, 30-ohm resistors, Protoboard and jumper cables, a powered on Raspberry Pi, and a PC connected on the same network as the Raspberry Pi. Step 1. Power on the Raspberry Pi. Make sure that the Raspberry Pi is accessible through SSH from your PC. You can refer to the video in the link for a complete guide on how to set up headless Raspberry Pi from scratch. Step 2. Prepare your LEDs. Connect your LEDs to the protoboard according to the schematics. Basically, what we do here is to add resistors to the LEDs to limit the current through the LEDs. The voltage from Raspberry Pi output pins is too high for the LED forward voltage. Without the resistor, there is risk of damaging the LEDs or the output pins on Raspberry Pi. Step 3 connects the ground pin and the LEDs pins to the Raspberry Pi outputs. Be careful when you plug in the jumper cable to the Raspberry Pi as the Raspberry Pi is turned on. You can also turn off the Raspberry Pi if you prefer that, and turn it back on after your wiring is completed. Step 4. Before we start with the coding, we will need to set up the method to transfer files from PC to the Raspberry Pi. We will need a software called Filezilla, which allows a file to be transferred through SSH file transfer protocol. You can download the installer for Filezilla from the link in the description. Follow the instructions to install the software. To use Filezilla, open Site Manager and insert all the required information. Select SFTP as the protocol. Insert your Raspberry Pi IP address, username and password of your Raspberry Pi. Click the Connect button to initiate the connection. If the connection is successful, you will see the message saying that the directory listing is successful. The left section shows your PC directory. The right section shows the home directory of your Raspberry Pi. To transfer a file from your PC to Raspberry Pi, you can drag the file from your PC to the Raspberry Pi. Make sure that you move the file to the correct directory. Vice versa, you can also move a file from the Raspberry Pi to your PC. We will be using this method to upload our script to the Raspberry Pi. Step 5. We are now ready to start the coding section. By using any text editor, create a new file and save the file as blinking.py. I will recommend you to use Notepad++ to edit the script, mainly because it automatically formats your codes and it allows multiple tabs. You can download Notepad++ from the link in the description. For the actual coding, head over to ChatGPT and ask for it to generate the code for you. You can use this prompt Raspberry Pi Python script to blink LEDs on pin 12, 13, and 14. Copy and paste these generated code into the blinking.py file. Step 6. Using Filezilla, upload the blinking.py file to the Raspberry Pi. Make sure that you place the file on the Raspberry Pi home folder. Also ensure that the transfer is successful. Step 7. Using PuTTY, SSH to Raspberry Pi and run the Python script. Immediately after you run the script, you should see that the LEDs start to blink according to the script. To stop the script, you can use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+C to terminate the script. That's it, you have completed the LED blinking on Raspberry Pi. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching.